What is our vibe, especially when it comes to setting up an event? There's a certain look and feel that's important there, and then attending an event.
I'm going to say that might be on the trash.
Oh, shoot, I brought the with me. I'm into the sets right now. So I'm feeling like the two-piece sets.
Yes.
Whether it's the vest and the pants, a little tweed maybe, a little cardigan, or a little, So for me, all right. I went ahead and made a wild purchase, and I bought the Sarah Blakely sneaks.
No.
And they have out-told me to turn around and return them. Okay, ladies, let's talk about what to wear at events, when you're attending events, when you're planning events. In the words of my 2-year-old, let's do a little head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And let's dive into how we're presenting ourselves in person, because I know it's a hot topic around the office of what do we wear when we're packing for a convention? What do we wear when we're on site for 16 hours? What does that really look like? So head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Let's start with our head. Are we doing full makeup and hair? Are we doing hair tied back? What's your take on our face and hair?
I like this. I'm usually more of like a light makeup kind of girl. I'll do like a little mascara, maybe get the eyebrows, not looking all funky crazy after waking up. But I think mostly I do just something clean, polished, put together. And then for the hair, I tend to I'm always the type of person that no matter what throughout the event, I will end up putting it back. Mm-hmm. So I might as well just start with it back.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's where I'm at.
I agree. I'm like slicked back bun.
Yep.
I throw my glasses on so no one can tell that I'm not wearing any eye makeup. And my goal is to look comfortable yet presentable. And, it adds a little personality. I can play with the glasses, change it up every now and then. So yeah, I'm with you. Less is more, whatever's going to keep me going throughout the day.
I will say you do have fun, funky glasses too.
I try really hard. It's not,
It's like a personality.
It's part of my my personality moving forward.
See, I'm with you ladies both on the makeup side, but on the hair, I like to have my hair down.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's a comfort thing. I feel like more confident when my hair is down, and when my hair is back, I feel like I haven't finished getting ready. So maybe it's generation, maybe not.
I think it's the key is whatever you're comfortable in.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the upper half of our body. Blazers. Are we wearing graphic tees under our blazers? Or are we wearing formal blouses? Are we just wearing no blazers? What is the vibe of the upper half of our body? And this is both for a conference as an attendee and as a planner. I want to hear both perspectives.
This is good. Okay, so as a conference, I think you can definitely do the graphic tee moment. I think it always has to be paired with a blazer, though, because it always needs to be dressed up. Otherwise, it can kind of just look like maybe you're going to the mall, going shopping, or doing whatever, rather than going to an actual conference where you're meeting with your
you're going
clients.
You're going to the concert that you got the
exactly.
From. Yeah,
exactly. So I think having that moment, I think if you're not doing a blazer, doing a nice blouse, button down, always the way to go for me. I'm always a big on the button down, and then you just tuck in the front. Let it be a party in the back, and then
all right,
ready to rock.
I love that. Yeah, I'm all for pairing kind of like a high-low moment. So if you're gonna wear the graphic tee, pair it with the blazer.
Yep.
I'm definitely a big proponent of I'm not a big blouse person, so I'd rather wear the t-shirt and a cardigan or a t-shirt and a blazer. It just makes me feel a little bit less stuffy, a little more approachable, a little more comfortable. And then, I'm all about the accessories again. So adding a fun necklace or, something that you can kind of show off.
Some good hoops.
Yeah, some good hoops, some good earrings. And then I think that kind of can get you to where you feel confident. You feel like you're dressed.
Jewelry is a big one. I think adding jewelry to any outfit can automatically give it that elevated look.
Absolutely.
And that you're thinking about what you're putting on.
Love that.
I'm into the sets right now. So I'm feeling like the two-piece sets.
Yes.
Whether it's the vest and the pants, a little tweed maybe.
Little
cardigan or a little,
I like this.
Right? So the sets for me
are...
All right. So I'm glad I'm getting that from all my peeps. Okay. So the sets I feel like are a vibe that works really well as an attendee, right? And I think for me, when I'm working an event, I just want to be on brand. I want my Cohera repped clothing.
Yes.
I want it in my accessories. I want it in my cell phone case, whatever the little moment is, because I want it to be clear that I'm there to work and I'm there to be part of the team. I don't want to have to explain who I am to, the security guy down the way. I want everyone to know that we're all here and we're all part of the same crew that's making it happen. So, and whether that brand is my client's brand, that's okay too. I certainly have a lot of clients that are like, here, wear our t-shirt, because then we're going to know you're part of the crew.
One of my colleagues, actually, she had a site visit for one of her clients and they were bidding it out. So this was a very important site visit. And she actually got her nails done in the brand colors of the company.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And she won the bid, obviously, because again, she was thinking through, she was thoughtful. Like those little touch points are so big.
I love it. All right, let's go a little bit lower. What about bottoms? How do we feel about like the length of our skirts? Are we only wearing pants nowadays? Are we wearing flares? Are we wearing crops? Are we wearing skinny jeans, high waist, low waist? What is our vibe, especially when it comes to setting up an event? Like there's a certain look and feel that's important there, and then attending an event.
I think the key is wear what you're comfortable with, but as long as it's professional. So if you're going to go with jeans, if that's the appropriate thing to wear, just make sure the jeans are appropriate. You don't want them to be low rise or, ripped in the knees and showing off a lot of skin. I think overall people are feeling like there's a lot more options out there for bottoms than there ever were. If you want to do the midi skirt, if you want to do a knit skirt, if you want to do a pleated skirt, that's great. You can pair that up.
The jean skirt's back.
The jean skirt is back for sure. I think that, again, it's just kind of reading the room, understanding what, the audience is. But, I think also when we're on site and we're setting up, I'm just going to throw it out there. It's okay to have an all black moment,
Yes.
That's my go-to. If I'm putting in long hours, I don't want my sweaty pit stain showing. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I want to feel like I can move. I can wear it for many, many hours and look fresh and polished if I'm talking to a client. So I'm all for an all black moment in those moments.
Yeah. I will say in terms of the bottoms too, I think length is also key. Like going for the midi and the maxi skirt, 100% absolutely. But when it comes to going for more of that like shorter style skirt where it's kind of hiking up, I definitely go for like the Catholic school kind of hands. The fingertip rule.
Yes.
Where they made you change into your gym shorts if they were too long. Oh yeah, I remember that. So I think that's definitely a rule that I kind of follow now, is just kind of like what's appropriate and what length is appropriate. So I think that's where I'm in for bottoms. Personal preference here, ladies. Personal preference. I don't like skinny jeans.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
What about denim? Denim, are we going to see denim on the show floor at shows like IMAX?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. I think an elevated denim look is what you're going to see. I think you're going to see denim paired with a sneaker, paired with a blazer. The blazer's keeping it elevated. You're probably going to see the graphic tee under the blazer, likely.
Black jeans. Are we okay with the hem being ripped? Are we okay with, does
the
the hem need to be
slight
closed?
fray on your hem
Right.
is okay. I think, we're at that point now where that's kind of what's out there in the market. So if you're going into a store, that's what you're going to see. So a slight fray is fine. I think as long as it's not, ripped to shreds and starting to fall apart, you can get away with it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Down to the toes. Let's talk about shoes, ladies. I will tell you, I was on the phone on a video call with about 6 ladies from my team earlier this week talking about what we were wearing for IMAX. And the topic went so detailed as it talked about our shoes and the pairing of our shoes with our outfits and so forth. I went ahead and made a wild purchase, and I bought the Sarah Blakely sneaks.
No.
And they about told me to turn around and return them. You guys can tell me, should we be returning the sneaks?
I mean,
or is that a look we can rock? Because I'll tell you, everyone on the team said I'm not even packing any shoes besides sneakers.
Sure.
No matter if I'm, on my day downtime at the show floor or partying all night long, I'm in sneakers. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, sneakers all day, every day. I think it's more comfortable. You're walking a ton at these trade shows. You don't want, ripped up feet. Your heels are bleeding. Your dogs are barking. I think you also can have a lot of fun and personality with your sneakers. It can say a lot about you. I think that's the first thing I notice when I see another woman dressed really great and I see her shoes and I love them. I'm always complimenting. I love those kicks. Those are great sneaks. So
Sneaks. That's the name of this.
Sneaks?
That's the name of the shoe that I bought.
Okay, well, I retract that statement because I got a sneak preview of those shoes, and I have. We're gonna
Didn't
let
get
the
the
audience
greatest feedback from my
decide.
friends at the table.
We're gonna
here.
let the audience decide
if it's trend or trash.
Yeah, trend or trash. I think we could make that another episode for sure.
Okay, well, let's get some pictures actually after this of us in some different shoes.
Love it.
Maybe let's get some shoe shots
Yeah.
this week.
Yes,
And let's
we're
do
getting
trend or
shoe shots.
trash on
Yeah.
the shoes.
I love
We
it.
will.
Okay.
All
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Great.
I do like the sneak looks.
Yeah.
I do like the
Careful how you say it.
I know. I do like the sneaker look. I'm always down for a fun shoe. I love a boot. I love a booty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
However, when you are doing the long hours of walking the trade show floor like IMEX, which is just exhausting, or long hours on site, sneakers all day. I think.
Do we have a brand preference, ladies? Do we have a go-to? I mean, I
Oh.
see the Gazelles more than or the Sambas more than I see anything else right
I do
now.
see a lot of Samba.
But I mean, New Balance has had a moment.
New Balance is coming back. I feel like the
Nike
Nikes.
love it.
I'm seeing a lot of Nike Cortezes. Those are kind of the hot new trending shoe. I think the Adidas are not going away, and there's a ton of different versions of them. I think you can tell.
Vans too.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
think
classic.
Vans. I love an Air Force One. I love a Nike moment. I think what is it, Goya? That's another
yeah,
shoe
those are
brand that I
coming
think
in.
has some really sharp shoes. I could go on and on because I think my entire closet is filled with sneakers. So,
Yeah. I mean, are we still wearing Golden Gooses?
ooh, I'm gonna say that might be on the trash.
Oh shoot! I brought the with me.
All right, we'll let it slide.
I'm gonna need a new look for my outfit.
That's
tomorrow.
all right.
Thanks, ladies.
Oh, that's so funny. But the New Balance grandpa shoe, that shoe is so in.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
grandpa shoe.
I know I have one, and I just never seem to find the right day to wear it.
yeah, it's a tough
Every
one. You
day.
got to pair it with something
Might
like
be a
again
Sunday. That might be a Sunday show.
Sunday
That's like
shoe.
a blazer with a graphic tee and some jeans.
Or like a matching sweatsuit with like the long
Ooh.
trench coat and the dad
yes,
shoe.
a long trench coat.
I'm down with that.
Plaid trench coat for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, very
okay,
modern, very
okay.
fresh.
Very modern, fresh.